Hello everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you aren't. This week I thought I would introduce you again to my makeup station. Now if you watched me for a little while you will have seen me making up when I received a wonderful present from my friend Ari in America, and I used my makeup desk and put my makeup on. And at the time, it had a tremendous number of those acrylic little pairs of drawers that I kept everything in and on, and it was just a magnet for dust. So I finally got some Alex drawers from Ikea, which of course all the actual makeup YouTubers use, and I'm very thrilled to have my own. And so I'm going to be showing you how I've rejigged my makeup area, how I've organised my drawers, and of course, I hope you will like this video. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. And all you need to do now is please keep on watching. And in the drawer of the dressing table are all my face products. I've got all my, well, I say all, all three of my foundations, 2 KVDs, and this MUA, which is actually really good for everyday makeup. I've got all my concealers down here, which I'll show you in a second, and the world's hugest sponge, which I bought from Primark, and it was like a quarter of the size, and when I wetted it, it just came up like a monstrous beast. Cotton buds, loose highlighters, and I've got a basket of highlighters and blushes, which I'll just show you in a second. So here's all the concealers here. A ton of them, because I can never find one that I really want to stick with. And my primers, I've got an Essence one, a Pure one, that lovely e.l.f. putty primer, and that Revolution one there. Sleek highlighter, this lovely e.l.f. putty bronzer, which I highly recommend. It's in the shade Feeling Shady. I think it's a lovely cool toned bronzer, which I use for contour. This Collection mattifying setting powder, which I got the other day, highly recommend. I had to put my own puff in it, but highly recommend. Of course, KVD Alchemist Sleek, what's it called, Solstice palette, that's the word. KVD Compact, which again I love, and a Stargazer one there too. And then in this basket I've got this B by Superdrug liquid blush, which I love very much, and my Fenty cream blush, which, as you know, look at that colour, oh my god, it's gorgeous. I hate using it because I don't want to use it up. And that's my Wet n Wild colour changing cream blush, and all these other ones are, oh no, that's my NYX blush. The other ones are highlighters. That's Princess Cut. I love, what's it called? I Love Revolution something. What's it called? I Love Revolution, yes. Kimchi Essence, which obviously I can't use that as a highlighter, but I use it for everything else. Revolution and Hojo. So that's all my highlighters and what's in the drawer. Well, before we get into the drawers, I thought I'd just quickly show you the top of my dressing table. The actual dressing table is sort of like a dark plum / amethyst mirror, and I've put some pieces of craft paper down to stop my brush jars scratching it. And this is another piece of craft paper which I actually laminated, and that's sort of something I do my actual makeup over while I'm looking in the mirror, so that I don't get dust and detritus all over the desk and have to clean it 83,000 times. At the back I've got my little speaker and my Walkman in its little pouch so that I can listen to music while I'm making up. And I've got my general brushes, my cream product brushes, my powder brushes, my brushes that I'm using and need to go in the wash brushes, and my brushes that I use pretty much every day, and they sit there. So this is the top of the drawer unit, and as you can see I've got my Buffy glass there, and in there I've got all my technical really fine brushes, things that I use for doing water activated liners, that sort of stuff. And here I've got a basket that I got in Poundland for £1, believe it or not, and I'll just show you what's in there. So in there I've got all my perfumes. That's a little thing of perfume that I made. That's my favourite perfume ever in the whole world, which I can't get in this country anymore. I've got my priming sprays, my setting spray, just put that down there, my Mayron fixing liquid, and all my nail varnishes are in here. And then in here there's a tiny little jar with even smaller brushes that I got from Bose Beauty. I don't know if you remember then, and they live in there too. So just put it back there, and I think it looks really nice having everything in one place like that. Right, this is the top drawer, and these baskets are also from Poundland, but these are 2 for £1, so extra value. This is the basket where I keep all the things that I use every day, like my eyelash curlers, eyeshadow base, eyeliner, pencil sharpener. What else have we got here? I've got my little star stamp, some glitter glue, eye pencil, all the things that, you know, every day I would reach for, and that's in that basket. This basket is contour and powder. Got my KVD powder in there. Got my lovely VE Cosmetics Graveyard Dirt contour powder in here, which is going to last for 1,000 years. Colour switch pad. Essence contouring kit, which is of course de rigueur. I've got this little eyeshadow from the Balm, which I use as contour sometimes. And I've got this 1,000-year-old Freedom Cosmetics, which used to be part of Revolution, and I use that quite a lot actually, even though it's an antique. And then of course down the side, Shade and Light, which you obviously know. Over here we have some glitters of various types. There's all these Lottie London eye foils down here. That one's a Be Perfect. A couple of, I think those are those are Glam Crystals, Collection Glam Crystals. And these are also Collection Glam Crystals here. And there's a couple of W7s kicking around. That one, which is just glorious, I think. A couple of single Barry M old glitters there, and some Illamasqua glitter pigments. This is my lash drawer, and in here I keep my mascaras, glue, things I use with my lashes. What's that? Oh, that's the magnetic liner that you use with these lashes, and I don't actually have them in there anymore. I use this for putting in the lashes that I'm wearing that day when it comes to the end of the day. And more glitter glue, facial glue, various things in there. So that's the top drawer. Second drawer down is singles. Singles of almost every type that you can imagine. These are all my eyeliners, different sorts of different colours. These are my nail art things that I use for making circles on my facial constructions that you've probably seen. These are water activated liners, liners and pigments of different types. And these are all glitters. I mean, every single one. These are all Helen E glitters. There's hundreds of them. Down here I've got a couple of KVDs, some Bose Beauty, and all my sample beauty pigments. A few red things. What's this? That's an Urban Decay. Lots of red things actually. And then here more singles. Quite a few, what are they called? Medusa's makeup back there. Some liquid eyeshadows there. And then these are just sort of random glitters and pots and fairy dust and iridescent glitter. These fairy dusts are just adorable, but I don't know what I'm going to use them for. And here, these are just gorgeous. VE Cosmetics singles. They're duochromes. These are Barry M glitters. One of the ones I'm wearing today. These are Pastel Roses flakes, and these are VE Cosmetics flakes. I mean, look at that colour. I won't open it because it will just go everywhere, but look at that colour. So all sorts of singles, all in that drawer. And the third drawer down is all my lip products, which I like to organise by colour. So as you can see, black and grey here, red here, blue and green here with a couple of lip toppers by Lottie London, all the purples that I could possibly get my hands on here, and then these at the top are all glosses. What's my favourite one? My favourite one is empty, I'm afraid. It's Creature from the classic horror range by LA Splash, and there's absolutely none left, but I love it very much. Penultimate drawer is my palettes drawer, and at the very back you can see I've got my Love Tahiti, and then all my Beauty Bay palettes there. Got my KVD Fetish palette, VE Cosmetics, basically all the palettes that I've still got and that I use on a regular basis. Some small ones down the side, very small ones at the front. That's it really, that's all my palettes in there. I did do a walkthrough of palettes quite some time ago, but if you want me to go through these again and do a video just on them, then please let me know. And the bottom drawer. Basically the bottom drawer is full of odds and sods and various things. That is my duster and tea towel that I use to cover my clothes when I'm putting my makeup on. This box here is full of things that are brand new and are waiting to take the place of things that I've used up. New brushes here, lashes, etc. here, nails here, which I very rarely use, but I do like to keep them in case of emergency nailage. And then at the back I've got paper plates for mixing pigments up on, and this is a little pouch full of sticky gems and glue and you know, those things that you get that you stick on your face. So that's the bottom drawer. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed that video. I know it took me a long time to get everything sorted out the way I wanted it, but you know, such is life. As I said at the start, do please like and subscribe. And if you felt that, you'd like to buy me a coffee or a tea or any other beverage that I might enjoy, just head straight over to my Ko-fi page and you can do that there. In the meantime, I hope all of you are staying safe and well and happy. I hope you're all looking after and kissing all your pets from me and for me. And don't forget, everybody, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how young you are, as long as you stay strange, you'll be fine. Bye for now, everybody.